I forgot to mute the mic, damn it! Hello, everybody. Hi. Hi there. Hello. Greetings. Good day to you. How are you? What's everyone doing? How's everyone been? How are you? How are you doing? This is a celebratory moment. Because watch this. Watch. Can I do this? I'm using new software because of what happened last time. Watch this. I've got something nice to show you. Look, you're all the way up there in a different camera. We've got a nice fancy camera and I'm testing it out on you guys. Are you ready? Look, I can do like full screen and I still look quite good, quite normal. And if you turn off chroma key, look at the quality. I can have like 15 guests. I can have like one Sandy Smarco here. I can have, and it'll look focus and everything. I'll have someone else here, and then someone here, and then someone sitting on my lap. You guys can come and sit on my lap. Right, let's go back to doing nonsense. I'm excited already about this, but it's working. Is it working? I almost can't believe that it's working. Yep, so that's all, you get to see everything. Does it actually look good? Does it actually look good? This is good feedback for me. Because it's a very nice camera. It costs the people it says a lot of money. Great. All right, good stuff. I don't know anymore. Good to see you. What do we do? Look at this as well. I've got a new biscuit thing. You ready for the biscuit reviews? Ooh, I've got like a backdrop of biscuits to dance and swim through. I can swim through the biscuits. Yeah. Yeah. It works, and that's the most important thing, right? And you can hear me all right on OBS? Am I quiet? Am I loud? Ups, downs, lefts, rights, rounds and rounds? I don't know. But yeah, let's delay no longer. Let us delay no longer. Let us delay no longer, for we must go to war. The war of jumping. Sounds good. You can hear me. This is good. I'm liking this. This is nice. This is... Apparently, it just works. Who would have thunk it? All right. Let's start the jump of the day. How is everybody, by the way? Rizzo Crackers, good to see you here. I don't know how I can see how many people I am streaming to, though. On XSplit, I get like a little shiny number that goes like, you're streaming to 10 people, you're streaming to 4, 3, 2, 1, sadness. Let's get going. Sorry, cams all. Yes. So yeah, good to see you Percat259, good to see you Academic Dust, good to see you Pixel Bandits. What is on my shirt, Edward C. Lewis? This is the Wing Formation t-shirt. It's just that the green screen's picking out a bit of the blues, so it's making it look a little shiny, but it's, yeah, it's the wing symbols. And on the back it says, Wing Formation complete. And you guys, get rid of that camera can go away. You guys are my wing men, all of you. And women, wing women and women. It's all quiet on here. I'm getting no feedback. It's very quiet in this room. Good to see you, Corpse Necromus. Good to see you, Dante2050, Andrea Kitty, Mr. Junks, Kokiza, Commander Coots. Assistant producer Coots, of course, is here, representing the business wing of the Edward C. Lewis livestream. If you have any business requests, do get in touch with Commander Coots. He's well known for his just politeness and general shrewd businessman nature. Aren't you, Coots? You've got a friend. Right, we're going to do 1,000 light years today in 45 minutes. Is everyone ready for that? 1,000 light years in 45 minutes. And then after that, we've got, of course, the regular Biscuit reviews. So if you were... No, I didn't even want to do that. I just wanted to go into Super Cruise. How do I do this? Unlock everything. Oh, FSD malfunction. What a nightmare. What an absolute nightmare. But yeah, it's very strange. I feel it's a weird one. I feel like it's a new situation. Like I'm looking at the camera there. It's like looking above at the camera. I'm also supposed to sort of sit up and look directly into your eyes. But yes, a shot of limoncello from Andy FM today. How does everyone feel about limoncello? Not so sure about that myself. Fair enough, though. Pixel Bandits, good to see you here. Griefed, turn up the game sound a bit. Yeah, I think I might do that a little. Just a touch. Oh, I've got it muted. Yeah, that'll do. Ooh, yes. Now I can hear the thrum of the engine. Yeah, as I've mentioned, of course, everyone, I hope everyone's excited for tomorrow's live stream, of course. We've got the return of the Bisquiz, the return of Walter Neil Lewis, and I have to say that he has informed me that he's got a story, a 1 minute long story from my childhood, ready to tell all of you lovely chaps at home, chaps and chapesses, of course. So do be here for that, because I think it will be interesting. I've got no idea how it's going to go, or what it's going to be like, or how, if it's embarrassing, or if it's a story full of glory and promise. What am I talking about? God, stupid boy. Stupid man. So who's here? Who have we got here today? Percat259, how did your exam go? Didn't you have an exam yesterday, or was it today? Is it today and you shouldn't be here? You should be in your exam. Have you forgotten about your exam? That wouldn't be good, would it? Or should you be revising right now? Right, speed jumping time. So if you have been here before, welcome to the live stream, welcome back. If you haven't been here before, you're not welcome. Get out. Yes, Coots, do sort out my dad's rider, please. I'm out of focus, or did I go back into focus? I'm out of focus here, and then I should go back into focus here. Got an autofocus on the camera, it's fancy like that. It's like a robot is controlling the camera and helping us out. Hello, Shan. Ooh. Oh, sorry. Stop. Ghost Wrath, you are more than welcome here. Hello. Everyone say one nice thing about Ghost Wrath's face, please. I think that you've got lovely, a lovely smile, Ghost Wrath, and you can stay here anytime that you want. Daylight Talk, you can also stay too. You're a good bloke too, or girl. I don't want to make any assumptions about the people watching this stream. Hey, Mercenary Thorn, how are you today? Thank you very much. Ghost Wrath is nice. Percat259 says you've got a shiny face as Ghost Wrath. Ghost Wrath is traditionally beautiful. That's amazing, Pixel Bandits. Hey, Rector Vajan, how are you? Agrikani, he said, I'm like Tick. What? Ghost Wrath, thanks, I was about to leave your fan club there. Please don't leave the fan club. I do apologise, yeah. Last night we did a very interesting Planet Coaster live stream. If anyone wants to check that out, it is on the Planet Coaster YouTube channel on demand on there. It's good. Ice creams. The daily sound of the ice creams, of course, signalling the time when the Frontier Developments doors burst open and the developers pour out of there. Johnny Watts himself clutching at the door handles as he tries to keep up, fighting back the hordes of the elite dangerous staff, as finance themselves shake their heads in despair and clutch at the air. No! Because all Frontier Development's finances goes into ice creams at least once a day. What does everyone want? An ice cream sandwich? Yeah. Hey, Echo916, good to see you here too. Microbook's got a new battle axe to fight his way out to the van. He did, if you saw that on our Twitter or our Facebook. If you are just new to this stream, I do want to say really, really quickly that it's a lot of Elite Dangerous. It's a lot of me, basically, if you look in the respect to the outline of the ice cream van, that's right. Yeah, there's a war perk out every day between Jagex employees and who are just across the road making RuneScape still. Across the road, and then, but you know, RuneScape is obviously an amazing game. It's done amazingly well. Digging a hole, we like to dig holes on this live stream. I do feel sorry for people. I have to say, that everybody knows, like all of the regulars here know exactly how this works. I do some jumping for like an hour and a bit, and like 45 minutes. I get distracted with silly stories, features, anything that we can get our hands on. But basically, this is my lunch break at work, and I decided that I'm just going to play Elite Dangerous on my lunch break anyway, because I want to do the jumps home all the way back to Sol, which is our home solar system, all the way back from Beagle Point. Now, Beagle Point was a big thing that we did. It took me over 60 hours to get there, and it's already taken me about 20 hours, and I'm only about 4,000 light years in, so 60,000 light years to go, roughly. I thought, why not stream it all the way home? And that's what I'm doing. It says in the description below. We have iGamer isn't here for the countdowns. Could you jump in, please, for the temporary count of down? What do we call you again? Temp Time Lord, assistant to the Time Lord. Crashbot, verbal diarrhea is probably a good description of this live stream. Basically, the live stream should have a description. It should just say Elite Dangerous and verbal diarrhea. Oh, Percat259, right. I did wonder. I thought that someone said to me that it was dropped off. How did he do his interview at Jagex? They were actually a really good company. I know a lot of good guys there. I really genuinely do. Yes, Crespot, I am flying the Asp Scout. Basically, I did a silly thing where I started off my exploration trip, and I thought, an Asp Scout will be fine. I don't need any AFMUs. Oh. No, I thought it was an Earthlight for a second. I thought we'd found the EDS-38 planet. Alas. It was a red herring, or a blue herring. Anyway, I was stupid. I took out my Asp Scout. Today I get to decide what the Corpse Necromus does. Biscuit review in 30 minutes. Thank you very much, Grief, for keeping us up to date as the temporary countdown man. We don't need a game designers. Frontier are always hiring. Just go to Frontier Developments, like Google Frontier Developments, and you'll see there's a website. Frontier Developments jobs, just Google that, and there's a website. They're probably hiring game designers. I don't actually know. Biscuit says Valsio Durg. Yeah. I need an exclamation. We need a bot. Coots, can you send me an email telling me to get bots sorted out for this stream? Does anyone know how to do them? I'm genuinely clueless. Oh, 40. Here we go. Could this be EDS-38? The planet for the original 38 people watching this live stream. The spreadsheet, Vasio Durg, that will be revealed during the review. That comes up in about, well, as we just saw, in about 30 minutes time. In between now and then, I'm doing all the jumps all the way home, and then it's time for the Biscuit reviews. Just so you're aware, the Biscuit reviews start at exactly 1:45 the hour, pretty much every single day, every single working day. However, on Saturday, I'm going to be doing this ridiculous thing for 6 hours. Like I said, it's going to be a lot more of me just sitting still like this, and then saying hello to people in the chat whenever they come by, but it's going to have a slightly different feel, I think. It's probably going to be exactly the same. It's probably going to be exactly the same for 6 hours. From 10 AM BST, I'm going to do a 6 hour stream. We're going to see how far I can get in 6 hours. And to 10 to every hour, I'm going to do a biscuit review. That involves, well, I'm going to actually give the list of biscuits out tomorrow, so then people can pick biscuits up and join in the reviews with me throughout the day if they want to. How does that sound for a great idea, Philip Coots? Coots? Are we okay to do that, assistant producer Coots? I also have a big staff. If you are joining for the first time, there's a lot of staff members here, and these are the people that make this stream special. The people in the chat. These guys are so awesome. We've been here pretty much every single day. I've been doing this now for 4 weeks, believe it or not. This is the end of my 4th week doing this. this particular stream. I've been doing streams on the official accounts for over a year. Good to see you, Dr. Noesis. Just type bot appear and it works? I don't know. Percat writes chatbots. Do you, Percat? Pixel Bandits, we've got 70 viewers. Thank you very much for keeping me up to date with the view account, because I don't know where it exists on OBS. I don't think it does. I'm using new technology today. That must be why people are coming. Why people have come to see us. If you just told me, Ed, you've got 1,000 viewers right now, I would believe you thoroughly. If you haven't seen the stream before, please do follow me as well, because as Eds38, no, the original Eds38, once I reach 1,000 viewers, I'm going to buy everybody in the live stream an ice cream. Everyone who's in the original week, the original 38, they're going to receive an ice cream from me whenever I see them in person. Agricani says, get some meth and munch some cookies for a week, smiley face. It's a lovely twee sentence, isn't it? One that doesn't often... Like, I'm surprised that it... You know, get some meth. First, step 1, get some meth. Step 2, munch some cookies for a week. Smile, and then smile. Step 3 is smile. I'm not really entirely sure what that means. When is the 6-hour stream? Alice Griff 79 says, when is the 6-hour stream? The 6-hour stream is on Saturday at 10 AM BST. I'm just going to sit in here for 6 hours and do this for 6 hours and then break it up with Biscuit reviews every now and again. It's most likely going to be an Oreo special. So I'm going to try and find 6 different variants of Oreos and knock through those Oreos and see where they appear on that list. It's going to be a good day, full of sugar and possible diabetes. So I don't have diabetes, but it might, I plan to change that after this stream on Saturday. Lightweight as Pixel Bandits. I know that you guys did a 24-hour stream. Did you see my 24-hour stream? I've already done that. Been there, done that, mate. Christmas 24-hour live stream. I sat in this chair for 24 hours. Possible diabetes. Risk of diabetes. High. 6 cups of tea too. Yes, that's going to be the brutal thing. It's the 6 cups of tea. OBS doesn't have stuff built in, as a result it's very extensible and has a metric ton of plugins available per Cat25 now. Now, if you actually want my genuine information, Biscuit reveal and review in 25 minutes, hashtag Blackpool. Very good, Grief, thank you. Biscuit, I like that you're hyping it up even more than it deserves to be. The big Biscuit reveal in only 25 minutes. Hold on, things are getting a little stale in today's episode. Give me a second. I think it's time. I think it's time for, hold on. Where's... Discord? I'm going to have to come back in, aren't I? Because I can't see. Oh! Is Percat here? Didn't he say? Did you ever answer your examination question? Did you have an exam yesterday? This is the kind of fatherly attention I give everybody in my stream. Where are you in my chat? In my Discord chat? Percat, I found you. Oh. Loading, loading, loading. It's time for some more cutout fun. That's what I'm trying to do here. Wait, should we first of all, let's check and see the system. Oh, we've got a good one here. Very good indeed. Yes. Oh, this is going to be fun. All right. Oh no, it's not as easy for me to do it here, is it? 1 second, let's see if I can get this. Sorry, man uses a computer. The live stream is not the most exciting. I'm probably shedding viewers like nobody's business and to keep people entertained while I'm using my computer. Let's have a look. Oh, it doesn't exist. I can't find it. Where is it? No. I'll have to do this later. I do apologise, everybody. It was going to be really incredible and exciting and hilarious. Basically, everybody, we had yeah, faster dance, entertain me, Coots. Juggles, thank you. No, basically, I've been made a beard by Percat259. How did your exam go, Percat? Sorry, let's carry on. Let's carry on playing Elite Dangerous. iGamer17 is here. He's logged in. Does that mean he's going to take over from the temp's duties, the gift master general? Sorry. Mr. Junks, I wasn't entertained by him either. So, I liked... Here's my first review of OBS. I think it's really good. Actually, some things I like better than XSplit, but there are some things that I don't like as much. I am interested in seeing what these plugins do and like help out and things like that. But actually, it's actually quite intuitive to use. And also, let me give you some little insider. It's insider baseball every single day, isn't there? But a little bit of insider baseball here for you. The camera, the new camera, didn't work with XSplit. Unbelievable. And we, you know, this is the kind of HD ed we want, right? HD ed. HD ed. Some people stream like this. So this is the most important thing, isn't it? Does anybody actually care what's going on screen? Whoa! How do I... Okay. As long as I can edit things on screen, I don't really mind what... As long as I can... Yeah. Not gonna do that. Hey Karash, good to see you. Oh, it's Dante's got some good ideas. A stamped fox on Ed's forehead, maybe, for the sake of advertising. I'm not sponsored by Fox's Biscuits, all right? And I prove it with today's biscuits. Got them in my packet right here, and I'm very, very excited. I'm looking forward to... Oh, we haven't been given an update in a while about the time. How much longer is left until... Good to see you, TJ. I saw your nice compliments about me in the Planet Coaster forums yesterday. 20 minutes, thank you, Griefed. Praise Percat259 and the glorious new camera. Praise the glorious new camera. Yes, praise the glorious new camera. Pixel Bandits can't take it anymore. Where are today's biscuits? 20 minutes, all right? Chill. Chill out. Share biscuits. Yeah, Karash, here's... Welcome, Karash. Please don't judge me for this live stream. You've seen me do the proper ones. You've seen me do all those. You know that I know what I'm doing usually. So this is just a chance for me to blow off steam, say what I want, and be silly. Did you know I've seen Karash vomit into a bin? There you go. Karash, the community favourite, one of the community's favourite live streamers of Elite Dangerous. Undoubtedly. And the initial Elite Dangerous ambassador vomits into a bins. There you go. Spread that around the internet. Oh, he's been really nice now, saying he's never going to judge me, and I've just told him, yeah, you were there. Crash Landing was there. Someone did a VR sketch of me not paying attention whilst flying. I don't really understand. Is that me crashing into a planet's surface? It's very rude if it is. I would never do that. I'm far too skilled. Here we go. What's going on here? Go back. Determined to get it download. Eh! Oh! Here we go. Are you ready? Got it. Clicking around, clicking, lots of clicking. Furious clicking. Oh, it's there! It's looking fine. Here we go. Need to make me a bit bigger, I think. to realise the full effect of the Mike Brooks beard. There it is. I can't... I mean... so if I keep my head very still... There it is. This is... Hey! It's very tough to stay exactly in that position to make this look as realistic as it clearly deserves to look. This is me, what I would look like if I had Mike Brooks's beard. What do you guys think? Is it? It's Michael Brooks's better looking brother, Edward Brooks. Mike Brooks would never smile like this though, would he? Ah yeah, it's Mike Brooks. Yeah, right, it's Mike Brooks, you know, Mike Brocko. They call me Mike Brocko, because I'm the mank version of Mike Brooks. Brocko, you know. I really like them aliens, but don't tell anyone, because everyone will get sad. But, yes. Everyone will get too excited about them aliens, you know. That's what he always talks about, isn't it? He's not watching. This is where Mike Brooks kicks the door down with his new axe. Check out... oh, FSD malfunction. Is Andy FM, the barman here? Has he arrived? Hold on, the beard is a bit too big, isn't it? There you go. What about that? I think I look devilishly handsome there. That's basically... That's my dream look right there. That exact look you can see right there is my dream look. Is anybody still watching this? Does everybody love me yet? Love me, pay attention to me. This is kind of creepy. Alright. I'm going to move the beard now. Goodbye, beard. The beard is gone. Whew. For a while there, I was looking manly. 15 minutes. Commander Moonprayer sips beer. What beer are you drinking, Commander Moonprayer? Beard really tickles when kissing. Yes, indeed. Good luck avoiding Mr. Brooks' axe off the stream. Rest in peace. In pieces. Ooh, dark. Probably the darkest countdown we've had so far from Griefed here. But I am enjoying it. How many 1,000 light years have we done yet today? I think we can do one a minute. We can do one a minute. Then we'll have done 850 light years today, which is pretty good. Pretty good going. Oh, sorry, yeah. Corpse Necromus says, I'm still waiting an answer of what I should do today. What are your options? Are you talking about in-game? David Bellamy plays Elite. Good. I'm a bit big there in the corner, aren't I? Sorry. Goodbye. I don't know if he did take over or not. Did he? Oh, he did. There, look. Yeah, he did. iGamer17 throw Grief out the chair. I'm here. Thank you, iGamer17, for getting back. Does anyone else have any... does he mean in-game? In-game. Okay. Ooh, all right. Well, the new CGs start today at around 4 PM BST, so 3 PM UTC. So that would be good. You could get involved in some of the new CGs, shoot some stuff, kill some people. What else could you do? Well, tell me, first of all, give me your stats. That's what I want to know. I want to know. So Thursday is Zach's day for massage during lunch, says Robbie XP1. Let me tell you, Thursday is Zach's day for I'm incredibly busy, really sorry, but I will not be watching. That is literally what he said as I walked away, because he's watched every single day and he's like, sorry, I can't watch. And I was like, oh, it's alright, don't worry, Zach. You've got far too important things to do. Far more important things to do than have a lunch break. Gosh. What kind of lazy person has a lunch break anyway, eh? Echo 916 stream look what, homeless? Yeah, just a big, massive beard, like, you know, like a lumberjack kind of appearance. Corpse Necromus, I want your stats. I want to know your rankings, your, you know, combat, trade, explorer, CQC. I want to know your rankings, so then I can give you the next thing to aspire to be. Is Andrea okay going? Oh, bye Andrea. Why have you got to go? Oh, we've lost one of our regulars. I think she's never coming back as well. That's my prediction. Is that Andrea's gone forever. Hope you haven't gone forever, Andrea. Oh. Yeah, Rakatavajan. How do you pronounce your name? Is that right? Raktavijan says, you and Zach actually do work instead of chatting with player groups and playing Elite all day. We do a lot of chatting with player groups, you know, and luckily for me, that counts as work, which is a ridiculous thing to say. In a lot of ways it counts as work, but obviously, it's funny, I was talking about this yesterday. Raktavijan. Yeah, tell us to leave the window open or we'll lose a viewer. We can't lose viewers. Nobody should lose viewers. Dangerous at 30%. Well, you've got to go for elite, haven't you? Clearly. Wait, elite 64%. So that's dangerous, broker, elite, and professional. You need to do your combat. That's what you need to do. You need to get that 30% up to 100%. Get hit in combat hard for the rest of the day. Please do not come and find me out here in space and kill me. 41 astronomical objects. Can one of them be our home planet? The stream's home planet, EDS 38. I'm willing to believe that they could be. It could be here. We could have it. Does anyone else have we gone back down to like our regular normal viewers of like 30 people yet? Or are we still, because I need to get that. Is there a plugin? Somebody was telling me about plugins using OBS. Is there a plugin that I can get that tells me how many viewers are watching? Because I like to know. I don't know why. You just need to know the scale of the audience, don't you? You need to know what kind of room you're shouting at. Are you shouting into a room of one person? 10 minutes, 68, good stuff. That's a nice round number. Lovely to see all 68 of you. On Friday, by the way, again, Friday's feature. So Wednesday's feature is Guest Wednesdays. Yesterday we had Eddie Simons, who was a brilliant guest. Next week I'm not sure who we're going to have, but it's going to be a surprise. And on Fridays we have, of course, the Bisquiz. The Bisquiz will almost start almost immediately. Basically, I just do a couple of jumps, bring my dad on. My dad, yes, that's right, Mr. Walter Neil Lewis comes on and he does a quiz, and it's the chat versus me. Now, you all have to agree in the chat what the answer is, and basically be very, very careful, because my dad will take like the first 4 answers from the chat, and then I answer, so I minimise the chat for that section. And then he's got apparently some embarrassing stories to tell about my childhood as well tomorrow, which should be a lot of fun. But he's brilliant, he's a brilliant guy, so do come along for that. He's better than me. He's actually better than me. And he's from America as well. He's got a beard. Like that one. A little bit smaller and less genre. Still pretty good. Like that. Hey. Oh. No, because there's a 30-second delay on the stream, so you can't try and steal my answers. Also, I'm an idiot, so I'll get it wrong anyway. I'm only 61,505% lives away. Wow, I'm getting closer though. I'm hoping to be by the end of Saturday's stream. I want to be like 55,000 light years away from Sol, or like maybe even closer, like 54. We can do this together as long as we're all together. Yes, I can. It's going to be loud! Ho ho! Ho ho! It's Gordon's alive! Gordon's alive! Yeah? Is that all right? Yes, I do need to. I should pay for a forfeit when I lose the quiz. That is exactly right. Percat, can you do me a Stewie Griffin cutout, please? Because that is my only one good impression that I can actually do, is a Stewie Griffin impression. But I won't do it. I shan't do it until I get a cutout. And if you could do a cutout and just have the mouth missing as well, so you can see my mouth moving and it'll be really creepy, that would be perfect. Cheers. Echo 9616, you shouldn't. You don't need to. He can keep up with this, Commander Coos. I'm sorry to say that Crash is a much more professional streamer than me. And I got passed up by the genes, can only go a tiny patch of long stringy fuzz, says Rakatavijan. Yes, I am the same. Like, you can see him, he's got a full beard, and I'm like, sorry. Sorry guys, I can't grow a beard. I can get this little David Brent-esque sort of goatee going on. But that's all I'm allowed. That is all that was allocated to me by the Lord above. Alright, 10 minutes-ish. Is that right? Cool whip. Cool whip. Whip. Cool whip. It's not really in Stewie's voice, though. You've got to do the rest of it in Stewie's voice before you can get it. FSD malfunction, everybody. Get your mouths ready, because we're doing a special today from Andy FM where we all line up at the edge of the bar like this, with our mouths open, and he comes along with the bottle and he just goes, "Way!" and he pours it into our mouths, and then afterwards he winks at me knowingly, because of course it was daytime and it was water flavoured with a little bit of lemon to make it seem as if we're all having a nice time. But we're all psychologically, you know, tipsy and having a whale of a time together in our nice little bar here today. But thank you, Andy FM, if you could get those shots together ready for everyone on the table. That's 68 shots, apparently. That's how many people are here. That's why I need to know how many people are here, so we know how many. So Andy FM needs to know how many shots to pour out, obviously. Nico12313 is here, and he's here in time for the Biscuit review. What a surprise. I do like it when people turn up accidentally late. Oh, hi, sorry guys, sorry I'm late. Honestly, I'm not here just for the Biscuit review. No, I'm only joking. Alright, we have 5 minutes, says iGamer17. Thank you very much for the countdown. Let's get out of here. This system's rubbish. Nobody likes it. Almost time to bring out the biscuit. It shows if it was the bottle into everyone's mouth. Thank you, Andy FM. Cool whip. Valcio does so I can hear the biscuits whispering tales of lost recipes covered in fudge. The biscuit today is not covered in fudge, but it is covered in something. So there's a little spoiler for you. It's covered in something. Dr. Noisa says he's going to hire somebody to burn down the house with lemon juice. And this is why you don't reveal your location details on live streams. Never do that. Philip R says you followed me. Thank you so much, Philip. That's very, very kind of you. If everybody else could follow, if you haven't already followed, do follow, because once we hit 1,000 followers, we're going to go on an ice cream rampage. I'm going to rent an ice cream van, and I'm going to drive around the country, and I'm going to film it, and I'm going to give everybody who has ever watched the stream an ice cream. It's probably going to bankrupt me, but it's going to be worth it for the lols. That's what people say, isn't it, these days? That's what the kids say, isn't it? They say the lols. I know you may not be ever allowed to tell me corpse to Cremus, but if you're not allowed to tell me, then tell me so. But is the Clipper and Anaconda ever going to see a pirate skin? I miss it on those two ships. I don't know. I can't really tell you because I don't know the answer to it. I know that they have a lot planned for. While we're talking about pirates, sorry, I need a beer. I know that they've got a lot planned for the. For paint jobs in general, but also, actually I also know, oh god, don't do that, I also know that paint jobs are actually fairly tricky to implement. they take up a lot of dev time, and of course everybody's busy making the game incredible as it could be for the second part of Elite Dangerous Horizons. So, but that's not to say that to never write that off. It's something that could potentially happen. Right, I'm finishing these 4 jumps regardless of what time the Biscuit stream is supposed to start. So everybody, get settled in, get your seatbelts on, digital or otherwise, or imaginary. Put your imaginary seatbelts on. Get tucked in. Get yourself tucked in a little pretend bed. Everyone get in bed. All of us together, completely innocent. Put your pyjamas on first. We'll have no naked legs in there. No one wants to bump naked legs against other friends, do they? When you're having a sleepover and you're sleeping next to a friend that you've known for a long time, you don't want to have bare legs rubbing up, because sometimes when the hairs connect and you get that weird little friction, little electricity, little spark. Just me? Who said you weren't in bed, Orange Spark? Hey, now we're talking. Orange Spark is in bed. Great stuff. That's what we want. More beds. And the FM doesn't have PJs. Well, you can't stay over. You can't come to the sleepover. My mum's going to send you home because you haven't brought your pyjamas, and that's inappropriate. Telling on you. Rogue One Kenobi says you need to get ice cream truck and sponsored biscuit brands. I would love to get those sorted out. Disturbed levels reaching 9.45. Yes, absolutely, Commander Coots. Thank you very much for keeping us up to date on the disturbed levels and how disturbed people are. It's good to know. Just keep on the couch. Cool. Good stuff. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself, Crash. I'm glad somebody is. I'm glad somebody's having a nice time. Just you waiting to see the Biscuit reviews. If you've not seen any of the Biscuit reviews before, Crash, your mind is about to be blown. I think you'll have a lovely time. Got 2 more jumps and then the Biscuit reviews will begin. I think I'll be just about making it in time anyway. I don't have the time on me, but we'll find out. Ugh. It's difficult doing these streams, you know, because I've sacrificed my lunch times. I sacrificed my lunch break to do these streams. And then I get home and I'm like, oh, I'm exhausted. And I never ask myself why. I also replied to your message in Discord. Thank you very much, iGamer17. It won't be out, Corpse Necromus, it won't be out on Galnet until UTC 3 PM. So that's another hour and change until that's out. Oh, the Stewie cutout is really fantastic. We'll save the Stewie cutout for next week, or Saturday, because I'm sure we'll need some pick-me-ups on Saturday. 6-hour stream on Saturday from 10 at this account. Do follow me so you know when we've gone live. Yeah, okay. Have I made it? Have I made it? One more jump, everyone. We can do this together. And we'll get that lovely music. Will we get that lovely music? Let's check that I've got the lovely music on. Yes, only quietly, but it's there still. You ready? The arrival music. You've arrived at your destination music. Whatever it is. There's something like that. Alex Yeager says, fun. We're not here for fun, it's penance. That's true. Fun? How dare you suggest that this place is fun? Yeah, we love you, as long as you have biscuits. What happens when I've eaten literally every biscuit in any supermarket ever? That cannot be possible, because when you go into European supermarkets, the extent to their biscuits is absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, no, I think that's why I do them, Dr. Noise, is because I appreciate that there are people here that genuinely, that was supposed to be the point, was just like, come and have a chill out with me on your lunch break. That's what I'm doing, is just relaxing. Yeah, that music there, that's the music I was talking about. All right, I'm going to refuel for a little bit, check the system map to see if Ed's 38's here. No, it's not. And then I'm going to move slightly away from the star so I don't burn up. And then, of course, we all know what happens here. I go to the main menu, like this. Then I do this, like this. And I go to the back soon screen. I go make myself a fresh brew. Talk to yourselves nicely in the chat. Be kind to one another. Give one another one compliment each. Doesn't matter who it is. Somebody in there. You just compliment one another, or do some sort of sarcastic comment that is a compliment, but really you're doing a sort of underhanded dig. All right, we'll be back in just a moment. Here's the back soon screen. See ya! Where have I disappeared to? Where have I disappeared to? What is the, what? That's just literally there. There I am. Wow. I don't know. Swimming in a sea of biscuits. Swimming in a sea of biscuits. Ready to go. Where are you? Where's everybody gone? There you are. So what did you all say to each other? Agony is a terrible pup. Oh, interesting. There's a fantastic mental. People are going mad. He's got super sorry. Kind of keeps said, "How can't be handled?" Laminated biscuits. What? I don't drink black holes. I fall into neutron stars on occasion, though. Nom 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 nom. Says Percut 259. I don't know what happened. Why I seem to disappear for some reason. Anyway, here we go. Look what we've got behind me. I've also trimmed that as well. Have you seen that? I've trimmed it. So now you can sort of... well, actually, I think we could probably do with a little bit of a... Just an increase of maybe 2 points. There you go. Make it nice and easy for you guys to see. As you can see, if you've never joined us before, this is the 8-point test: the appearance, the taste, the texture, the durability, the dunkability, the post-dunk taste, the satisfaction and the moorishness. That's 8 key points that this biscuit has to go through. It is a terrible, difficult challenge for this biscuit to endure, but yes, they've enjoyed it. So today, of course, as you can see, no bourbons just yet. No bourbons. I'm keeping bourbons for a special occasion because they're a family favourite. We have the Fox's Chunky Cookie right at the top with 64 points, and then right at the bottom we have the Tesco Rich Tea Finger, which ultimately failed because of the dunkability situation that it was in. Today's biscuit, can it do better than that, or will it be right down the bottom with the malted milks, the digestive biscuits, and the Tesco nice, in inverted commas, biscuit as well? Must dunk, of course, with the must dunk star next to that. Then we also have the digestive sweetmeal biscuit, because Osric42, who usually sometimes here in the chat, was furious that I'd used the digestive biscuit instead of the sweetmeal moniker. The asterisk is for mustard dunk, that's correct. Today's biscuit. Let's go nice and full screen for this to reveal. Today's biscuit is the milk chocolate malted milk biscuits. So we've already done malted milk, but this is the milk chocolate variant. And this is what I want to talk about today. This is how granular I'm going to be getting with this this series. We're going to be going down to the point of having, like, literally white chocolate covered malted milk. So let's see. That's how it goes. I wonder if there's ever going to be an 88 out of 80 biscuits, says Robbie XP1. That's a good question. Let's find out. Opening the packet now. These biscuits are fresh. I want to say as well a quick thank you to Shan for being the mug provider. That's very, very nice of him. Daylight TOC, good to see you. Oh, malted milk. No, malted milk didn't do too well. As you can see, it's number 15 on the list, but that's not actually its running order. That's number 14 on the list. But here we go. So, appearance. First of all, the appearance of the malted milk. This is going to be a good guide for me. We've got an 8. That's pretty stunning, pretty stunningly high. So as you can see, the malted milk is there. Let's go a little bigger again so then you can see that in a bit more detail. The malted milk. It looks like the standard malted milk on that side, but ooh, on the other side, you've got yourself a lovely chocolate scrapings. I like the sort of forked scrape across the top, or the piped, the way it's been piped onto there. It's quite interesting. But I do love the little cow emblem on there, so it is as good. It's as good looking. I don't think the chocolate adds anything to it, but it does make it look. It makes it look sort of tastier. So I think well, first of all, we've got to add Tesco malted milk. Sorry, what's it called? Milk chocolate malted milk. Tesco milk chocolate milk, and that I'm going to go for because we gave the malted milk an 8. So it can only be the same as an 8 because it looks very, very similar. So taste, here we go. So I'm going to note the top first third. Great. That's good. I tell you what, the original taste of the malted milk itself, it's got a 6. It's improved. The chocolate layer improves, but it does overpower the original taste of the malted milk itself. I end up feeling like I'm eating a chocolate biscuit rather than a malted milk. So it's a funny one. It's a funny one, I have to say. The texture of the mouthfeel is very, very similar to the malted milk as well. It's almost exactly the same, but I'm going to give it a 0.2 because of the chocolate actually adding a very sort of nice softness to the top as well. I really do appreciate that. Durability, very, very, very few crumbs, same way as the malted milk did. What? The malted milk... Oh no, 6.5. I don't know, maybe it's something to do with the chocolate, I don't know, but it seems to be holding up a little bit better than that, so I cannot give it less, can I? Rizzo Crackers says 7 criminal. For the taste, it was really tasty. Like, are you saying it's under-tasted, Rizzo Crackers? Yeah, he is. No, I think that's a very reasonable score. Look at the rest of the scores. That's going to be high up there. Look, the first 7 is the Sainsbury's custard cream and upwards. It's doing better than the Sainsbury's custard cream so far. So it's going to be up in the top half, Rizzo. I wouldn't get too upset about that. Durability, it's higher up. It's higher up than the malted milk, isn't it? It's like a 6.8, and this is getting very granular, guys, but this is the way it's going to have to go. Dunkability, all right, so here's how it works. We hold it in for 3 seconds, we pull it out, and then shake it all about. You do the okie-dokie, you turn around, and that's what it's all about. So, whoa, okie-dokie, that's one single dunk there. A single dunk seems to be doing very, very well with a single dunk. So 1, 2, 3, and lift. Let me show you a little close up to the camera. Doing very, very well indeed. It's not even flinching. Not even flinching. I can see that it's starting to sag though, so I'm not going to go for the legendary triple dunk. I'm just going to go straight in for the taste. Very nice. Very nice. Am I a bit small? Wow. A bit bigger, sorry. There you go. That's so nice. Dunkability. So it lasted very, very well. Wait, what did we give the malted milk originally? No, really? That chocolate must be keeping it up. That is a shocking revelation. Wow. That's incredible. Post-dunk taste, yeah, that was absolutely superb. It wasn't. It's going to be. It's better than. It's a very good biscuit, and I'm not feeling very satisfied. I have to say, low satisfaction because I want more. Like the individual biscuit actually is not particularly. It's very middling. It's very, very middling, but it's not. It's like a 6. It's more satisfying. Yeah, I think that's very reasonable because I gave 5.5 to malted milk. Mauritius, I'm desperate for another one, but nothing has ever got a 10, so I can't give it a 10. I also feel overly generous if I gave it an 8 because it's not as Mauritius as something like the milk chocolate covered hobnob, which is just so enticing. Whereas I would say that it's probably about the same as a Fox's Viennese biscuit. No, it's more than that. It's more. It's going for a 7.5. It's going for a 7.5, everybody. Let's see what the final score is for the Tesco milk chocolate milk. The milk. That's what South African people say for milk. Milk. Where did it go? Where did it go? Where did it go? Right up there, right in the middle. 9th position out of right there in the centre. Well done. Congratulations to the Tesco milk chocolate malted milk. Absolutely lovely stuff. I'm going to eat another one of those. What one? I'll save you one. You're literally just watching a man eat a biscuit now. Alright guys. You know how it works now. Unfortunately, that means I have to say goodbye to you for another day. But I will be back tonight on the live stream. Do remember, tonight we have a live stream with Sandro Samarco on the official Elite Dangerous channel, youtube.com/Frontier Developments/live. And on there, we're going to be talking about beta feedback. And we're actually hosting a little bit of an SRV get-together in open play in the beta at one of the stations. Do head over to the forums to find out the details on where we're hosting that. But Sandy's going to go through a lot of the questions that are on the forums, and there's lots of them again. Let's see if he can beat 60, which I think he got last time. So see you there tonight about 7 PM BST. If not, I will see you tomorrow. Thank you very much, guys, for being in the chat. It was all an experience as usual. A lot of fun. So, yep, I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you. Bye. 1 PM again tomorrow for the Bisquiz and for more jumping and, of course, another biscuit review. See you in a bit. Bye. Bye. How do I stop this one now? I don't know how to stop this one. Sandy, you can come out of your cage now. No, Sandy, down. Sandy, we're letting you out of the cage. We've got to get you ready for tonight's stream. Sandy, calm. No.